it's the reason you want to take care of yourself.
It was going on for that long.
Yeah. He had cancer in his thigh, cancer in his shoulder, cancer in his spine, and the one that got him was cancer in his lung. He beat all of the other ones. He beat it with the lung cancer. And the only reason I look at it in a certain way because they told me, the doctors, me and my sister, they was like, oh, we got this new treatment. It'll suppress the lung cancer so it won't rise up and it'll give him, and that's the shit that caused pneumonia. Really, that's what killed him. You know what I'm saying? It made pneumonia in his lungs, the cancer they had in there. That's what he died.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got a shout out to my bro Hands. He's fighting stage 4 now.
Wow.
And it's putting the cancer in remission, but now he's having like this bronchital type thing going on. That's crazy.
He has lung cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably gave him the same shit. Be careful. But he might be younger, so my pops was older, so it's hard. You know what I'm saying? The older you are, the body is not as what it was. He was a shell of himself, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I studied all of that shit because of him. Like all the things got really heavy into it. I'm damn near a doctor without being a doctor now, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I like, you come to my crib, you say something, I got a vitamin, a supplement, something for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
when you ask about Irv with his sign, like a sign, pissing, and like you typically, you don't die from diabetes. You die because of the complications of diabetes. It breaks down the other organs, and usually that pissing, the craving of the sugar. Irv was craving the sugar. He would crave it, man. It was crazy, crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like wake up and he needs apple juice or orange juice. That's sugar. That's nothing but sugar. And it was just crazy.
I wondered, because I think part of the tragedy for me when I found out that he passed, one, not being petty or nothing like that, I was looking forward to that interview.
He was looking forward to doing it. We spoke before and I was telling you, like, he called me right away. What's up with Math? He get in tune through me, really, when he outside with something.
Right.
And I was like, yo, they got the hottest shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I'm going on there. I can't wait. Like, he was excited to come up there because he ain't been out in that circle, in that set.
Right.
You was going to be really one of the first. He only did Nori because Nori family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But really, he wasn't in that circle, like going out, and you was the one to break the mold for him. And he was excited about that.
So that, and I heard the news, sold the catalog, being able to take care of your family, knowing that, everybody's set, and not being able to live to see it.
That's part of me cursing him out in the morning. Again, Irv is my little bro. I raised Irv, so when you get to it, it's like we had so many things we spoke about, things we wanted to get done that now he can't do it. And I'm like, do I do it? I got to keep it going when you got me out here by myself, Right. But yeah, look, everyone wants money, take care of their family and everything. He did it. He did it at the highest level, and he wasn't done. It's like he had so much more to go, and it's like he just couldn't stop or get out of that. That's how bad sugar is, man. Wow. That craving
for sugar.
I've seen junkies. I don't know if sugar is just as bad or worse. It's got to be worse to me. Because the reason it's worse is no one stops you from doing it.
And you can get it anywhere.
Yeah, if you over here pumping niggas, someone's gonna come smack that shit out of you.
Right.
You eating and no one's stopping you from eating. So it's a difference. It's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, we good, man. It's one day at a time now. It's like first my pops, now him. It's a lot. For me personally, like that's a lot. I just keep quiet with myself, but I got a good infrastructure that keeps me balanced. Support, yeah.
When you go through those two losses, like what's keeping you like, all right, I got this.
Faith. number one, you know, I'm gonna see them again, knowing they're here. You know what I'm saying? No, I know they're here. Like, things happen now. It's like, and I'm like, okay, I see you playing around with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I know they with me.
Mm-hmm.
That goes into my faith, which is Ifa. You know,
Right.
and Ifa is about your ancestors, so the ones that passed on already.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
And
Shout out De Niro, that's my Babalao and Padrino. And they opened me up spiritually to a different like realm, way of thinking and looking at life. And I mean, it helped me out so much in so many ways. And Ifa told me who my grandfather was. How about that?
how?
Man, my dad was sick, and I did a reading with him, and they telling me go talk to him. Cruise, and I'm like, I know my grandfather. He died before I was like maybe 1 or something. So I don't know him. I just seen pictures of him, and I only know him as Pop or Antonio. So Pop or Antonio, and they keep telling me Cruz. He said, ask your father, who is this? They didn't know who it is. He's coming, he's talking to them, and he's there to protect my pops. And he's like, so I go there. When I said it to him, I'll never forget the way he looked at me. Like, I said, yo, who's Cruz? He just stopped and just looked. He's in the hospital bed. He looked at me. He said, that's your grandfather. What the fuck are you talking about? I said, wow, because I was fucked up. He said, why'd you say that? And I was like, he's here with you. He said, I know, I feel him. He's like, he starts crying. And I ain't never seen my pops cry. He's crying like, because he said he feels his father there. And I brought this shit up. It's crazy the shit they said. I don't want to get deep on this shit right here, but there's so much things that Ifa has showed me and done for me. But imagine that. I didn't know his name is Antonio Cruz Lorenzo. Our last name is Lorenzo. Gotti's a nickname. And my mother's black. My father's Trinidadian and Filipino. And I guess that's the Spanish like last name. I think Lorenzo's like a Spanish last name. But you go over to the Philippines, it's nothing but Lorenzo's over there. It's crazy.
That's nuts. So, I mean, you go through something like that.
Yeah.
You're locked in after that.
Well, I like to say I'm from Missouri. You got to show it to me, right? You got to show me state.
If you seeing that.
So I was on my tours with Adventure Music with De Niro, and he's a Babalao, which is a high priest in Ifa. And I asked him about his beads. Like I got some on right now. That's Shango. You know what I'm saying? I'm Shango. So at the end of the day, I'm asking about him. And again, you can't just tell me and I'm running to it. I'm not that dude.
Right. You got to show me something.
But he was just talking to me. I'll give you another crazy day. We in Atlanta on the tour, and we get out the car, and his bees pop.
What tour?
I do an Adventure Music tour for independent artists.
Okay.
And I do all these cities, city to city to city, crazy. And his bees pop. We pulled up at my man's studio, and we get out the car, his bees pop. He said, don't move. He's like this, don't move. I'm like looking at him like, this before I'm in. This is just, he's like, don't move. And he sees it and his shit's come out. He grabbed the ones that broke. He said something and threw them out. He said, we can't go in there. I said, why not? He said, there's something wrong in there. That's why my shit just popped. I'm thinking, yeah, okay. 2 niggas got killed in the studio.
That night?
That day, right there. The cops came right after that. We was bugging out. And he's like, I told you. And it's just weird, yo. I got goosebumps telling the story, I promise you. You could ask Rich Black, you know what I'm saying? That's whose studio it was. That's my man.
How okay, so what's the time
well,
period
one
on
guy
the shoot?
ended up dying, the other guy got shot. So
they were already shot when you got there?
Yes. Wow. In the studio already. Not happening afterwards, before we got there.
Wow.
And he was like, he's just looking at me like, I told you we couldn't go in there. I was like, oh man, this is crazy. I mean, there's so many things that it has done, like while I was with him, that made me curious, let's say, and made me do my own research into it. And again, every religion's inside of it. It's the oldest religion, over 10,000 years, from Nigeria. He's Cuban. He's from Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? The religion's from Nigeria, and it's just crazy because it really showed me so many different things. And crazy.
That's nuts.
It is.
Beads popping.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been around people, and my bracelet popped.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I haven't been like nobody.
It's
really
energy.
sat down with
Everything is energy. We're in the fucking matrix. It's a binary code. Everything is crazy. Down the back of his spine is his binary code. Like if you think of a computer, it writes 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That's how they write code. In a computer, it's the same thing. He has that down the back of his spine, his binary code for him, or what he calls his signal.
The signal.
Yeah.
That's funny. Because recently I saw Russians created a way to identify the code of your soul.
Yeah.
There's some deep stuff that's
It's
going on out
deep.
there. I don't know if y'all follow any of this stuff. Y'all might just be like, where's the hip hop? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they talking about right now?
We just talking about